I would much rather you buy cards from me on Collects as opposed to eBay. I have my cards cross listed on eBay and Collects to give me the best opportunity to try and move cards, but as a personal preference, I would much rather you make a deal with me on Collects over eBay. Let me explain why. Because I am a low end sports card dealer, and with the way I have my business model structured, when I list cards on eBay and Collects, more often than not, really like 95% of the time, any card that I have listed on those platforms, I've already broken even on the lot where I got those cards in. So my goal is just to move as many cards as possible. And the great thing about Collects is that it incentivizes the buyer to build a stack. I have a setting set up on my Collects to where you have to have a minimum $5 order in order for you to be able to buy from me. So that means you have to buy at least 3 cards. So you're already incentivized to build a stack before you can ever make an order from me, which makes you look through all of my listings to see what kinds of cards that you want. And because you're scrolling through, and because I have a $5 minimum, I can actually list cards on Collects for less than $1, and I won't lose any money on those cards, as opposed to me listing a card for 99 cents on eBay. So because you're building a stack, and because I have a $5 minimum order, I could list cards on there for 25 cents if I wanted to. And you could go build you a stack of 20 or 30 25-cent cards and hit that $5 minimum. Again, my goal is to move as many cards as possible, and Collects lets me move cards like that for less than $1. I don't have anything listed on there for less than $1 right now, but I will in the future. But also, I'm much more likely to give you a deal on Collects because, like I said, I'm trying to move as many cards as possible when it comes to listing on those two platforms. So the bigger stack that you build, the more likely I am to give you a deal. I'll give you a perfect example. I had a 12 card order on there today. Should have been 24 bucks or right around $24. Somebody offered me $14. I took it. So just a little FYI for anybody who wants to buy from me in the future, check out my Collects because I'd much rather you buy from me on there as opposed to eBay.